Hello Tavius, welcome again. You have tuned again to this channel, Raising Energy, Raising Vibration. Okay, I'm Amza. I'll be leading you throughout this channel, Raising Energy, Raising Vibration. In today's video, we are going to talk about something very important, something that you need to know that will help you in your journey of manifesting the life that you want. And what is that thing? That topic is the ego and the spirit. The ego and the spirit. The ego versus the spirit. Who is the ego? Who is the spirit? Who is the ego? Who is the spirit? Now, there is something that you need to know. These two individuals are individuals who are two spirits that will determine our capability of manifesting the life that we desire. Now, let me tell you something. Just as the human body is made up of the body, the soul, and the spirit, there's somewhere, the ego is somewhere that we don't see. The ego, you ask me, but where does the ego come from? The ego is a system that has been put in place by men. The ego is the worldly system. That is the education, the work we do work here on earth, the school we do go, the political atmosphere of this world is what constitutes the ego. That is societal influence. That is, you are forced to act in a certain way. You are forced to behave yourself in a certain way. You are forced to lie because you want to achieve something. You are forced to sell your body. You are forced to engage in corruption because you want to achieve certain things. They will teach you, but they will not really teach you the essence of you. They're not going to teach you how you can use your thoughts in creation. They're not going to teach you how you can think. They're going to teach you some stuff that you don't even know how those stuffs are going to help you, how those stuffs are going to help your soul. Because the truth is that those stuffs are feeding the worldly system. They're not feeding your soul. They're not going in for your soul purpose. Now, when you begin to make the difference between the ego and the spirit, you begin to manifest the life that you want. Who is the ego? Who is the spirit? Now, if you have been following me, I explained in the dimension of manifestation, there are two things that are happening there. Someone that is led by the ego will rarely manifest the life that is there, but he that is led by the spirit will manifest the life that is there. Please check on that video, dimension of manifestation. Dimension of manifestation. You are going to learn more about the stages of manifestation. Now, what I was saying is that the ego, the life force is in us. The life force of our Father, of the infinite spirit, is in us. And that life force it represents himself in us as spirit. That's the spirit part that is untouchable. And in that spirit part is the creative center of man. It's this part that transmits our demand to the infinite spirit, to the realm of creation. Now, why again the destructive force that this world has put in place, that some see constructive, but is constructive for the world but destructive for the spirit, is the ego. Who is the ego? Who is the spirit? Now, there is a passage of word in the Bible that says that, search you first the kingdom of God, and every other thing shall be added unto that. That is, search you first the spirit, and every other thing shall be added unto it, unto the spirit. But people in now today world are searching but for the ego. People of today world are running but after education. They are running after finance. They are running after abundance. They are running after things which are not of the spirit. What does the ego say? What does the spirit say? This ego says that everything, he will be whole when everything shall fall in place. He will be whole, he will be complete when he is going to succeed in his exam. He will be complete when he is going to have that job. He will be complete when he's going to have that abundance. But that's not what the Spirit says. The Spirit is whole. With or without finance, the Spirit is whole. Because in the Spirit there is finance. In the Spirit there is a partner. In the Spirit there is abundance. In the Spirit there is prosperity. In the Spirit there is health. In the Spirit there is creativity. In the Spirit there is love. Now, the ego has a selfish nature, a nature of destruction, a nature of selfishness, but the Spirit love. The ego is always that is, the ego have a defensive nature. That is, the ego is just a false personality about you. It's not the real personality about you. Let me tell you something. You came in this world single, and single you are going to go. That is who you really are. Now, you see, when you are born, you are single. When you die, you go single. That is your real identity. Then the things that are going to accompany you are not the things that you are going to gather in this world, but the experience of the soul and of the spirit that are going to accompany you in the world after, or in the life after. So that's the reason why you need to watch, please. This system has been so drab. It's a matrix, and that's the matrix that is outside the human body, that is leading the human being to act in a certain way, to do in a certain way, to behave in a certain way. A false personality about you. You have to work hard to maintain it. When you work hard for something, to maintain something, know that there's a question mark. Because the universe don't necessarily need that. We need to work hard to maintain something. You know, businessmen need to work hard to maintain their business. A president needs to work hard to maintain the fact that it's a president. But you don't need to work hard to maintain something that is already yours. If you have a gift, if you have something, you don't need to work hard. If you have a gift, if you have something, you don't need to work hard to maintain it. That's what I'm saying. Now, rain is waiting to fall here, and we really thank God. I bless God for the rain, as nature is giving us this rain. We have been in a time of short dry season, and now the rain has returned again. We praise God, we praise the infinite spirit for giving us this rain. Now, I am saying this: when you work hard to obtain something so hard that it's too difficult, that thing is not worth to be yours. Yeah, family, as I was saying, when you work so hard to earn something or to maintain something, know that thing is not a thing that is coming from your soul. It's not a thing that is being amplified by the spirit. Now, the things that we have, we don't necessarily need to work hard to maintain it. Anything that we work hard in order to maintain are just the works of the ego. The ego has a defensive nature. It must defend himself when it's being threatened. It must defend himself in order to maintain his status. But that's not the case with the spirit. The spirit don't necessarily need to defend himself in order to maintain his status. Whether you say that the spirit is this, but the spirit knows one thing about him, that's who it is. And no matter what, you go up, you come down, the spirit know it, and the spirit will not even offer a word. Now, that's why those that have watched the Jesus, the film of Jesus, although they talk, they say such numerous things about Jesus, but when they was to crucify him, he never opened his mouth to say anything. He never even opened his mouth. Jesus was acting in the spirit. He wasn't acting in the ego. Now, if he was acting in the ego, we have seen how he have tried to defend himself. We have tried to prove himself that he is not guilty. He have tried to prove himself that he is powerful and all such. Now, that is the way the spirit acts. Even when he was in the cross, they say, if you are the Son of God, come down from this cross, and they will know that you are the Son of God. That if the ego will do that, The ego will come down. But because Jesus knew that he was operating in the state of the spirit, in the state of the spirit, he never really wanted, that is to demonstrate or not to demonstrate the fact that he's the Son of God by coming down the spirit. It's not the need of the ego. It's not the need of the spirit for me to say. That is the need of the ego. Please, when you're operating under the ego, you will know. And when you're operating under the spirit, you will know. Start evaluating your life. See if every action, every word that you send forth, does it represent the spirit that is in you, or does it represent the ego? If they accuse you for something, you must not battle, you must not fight. You might just say gently that I am not the one. Even if you don't speak, just the feeling that you are sending out into the universe and onto those that are around you, they will know that no, really, this man is not the one. You must not get angry. You must not be aggressive. That's the ego. The ego will be aggressive, but the spirit in any accusation will not be aggressive. So I'm simply making this video to let you know that if you want to manifest something, please begin to act in the spirit and not in the ego. Act in the spirit and not in the ego. The ego is defensive. The ego is selfish. The ego is characterized by feelings of fear, feelings of doubt, feeling of insecurity. But the spirit is characterized by confidence. It's characterized by love. It's characterized by gentleness, by patience. Examine your action. Examine your words. Examine your feelings. If you want to manifest anything fast, please start living in the spirit. Start living in the spirit. Start expressing the wish, the emotions, the words of the spirit. And you yourself, you are going to tell me, please, to understand best the relationship that exists between manifestation, the ego, and the spirit, check my video on the secret dimension of manifestation. The secret dimension of manifestation. And then you are going to understand best the relationship that exists between the ego, the spirit, and manifestation. Okay, family, okay, friends, I was M. Hamza, leading you throughout this channel, raising energy, raising vibration, for you to manifest the life that you really desire and you live, and the life you desire and have ever dreamed of. So, if you are new in this channel, please make sure you subscribe in this channel so that I will be able to notify you with new videos in helping you in your journey of raising energy, raising vibration. Okay, please make sure you give a thumbnail to this video and comment below, so I would like what you are suggest, how I should, whether I should give your topics and how I should easily help you, so that I will easily help you with your comments. Please, so family, I'm going to tell you, let the peace and let the abundance of the infinite spirit and of God the Almighty be with you and be with me.